Hello and welcome along. My name is Azzavhar or Azza, and in this video we're going to take a look at 10 awesome games that allow you to pet the dog. These games will range between cute to emotional to spooky and everything else in between. They're all available on PC. They might be available on other platforms as well, but for this video we're going to focus on PC. Keep your eyes peeled because I might throw in a cheeky bonus game. These top 10 videos do take a lot of time and effort to create, so what would be really cool is if you do give this video a like. That's what will send the video out into the YouTube universe, ultimately allowing me to continue to content create and to content create more often. Let's get stuck into the dog petting action. Bulb Boy is a 2D point-and-click horror adventure where you play as a boy that has a bulb for his head. You wake up from a nightmare to find out that all of your family have disappeared and you've got monsters lurking in the shadows all around the house. You'll have to solve puzzles, defeat monsters, and use your head to make it through the game. You'll be able to pet the dog as many times as you like, and you'll find the dog in the starting room of the game. This game's got a nice cheeky tone to it. It's a little bit like Broken Sword in the sense of point and click, and it'll take about 2 hours on average to complete. Dog Sled Saga is a game where you play as a rookie musher fostering your own dog sled team. You can select the dogs that you want to have in your dog racing team, get to know their unique traits, and spend some time with them in preparation for the dog sled races. During a race, you can throw treats to your dogs to keep their energy up, click and drag your mouse to untangle the ropes during a race, gain fame and leverage that fame to unlock sponsorship deals. You can choose to have some leisure time with your dogs, which is where you can chill with them and pet them as much as you'd like. It also features some really beautiful pixel art. On average, this game will take about 5 hours to complete. Scribblenauts Unlimited is a puzzle adventure game where your most powerful tool is your imagination. Solve puzzles and explore by typing any object that you can think of into existence. Type things into a magic notebook and they'll appear before your very eyes. In this instance, we can type the word dog, small dog, or big dog to bring them into existence. And here you can pet the dog as many times as you would like. And if you want to, you can even ride the big dog. And also, if your curiosity gets the best of you, you could even do this. Yeah. On average, this game should take about 7 hours to complete. Overcooked 2 is a crazy co-op cooking adventure. You can play couch co-op or online for up to 4 players. You'll have to coordinate and cooperate with your team to be able to get the kitchen orders out on time. You'll find the dog in the throne room of the game and you can pet the dog as many times as you like. If you'd like to, you can even play as a dog chef. On average, the main story of this game will take about 6.5 hours. If you're looking for intense adrenaline pumping action, then Beyond Eyes is not the game for you. However, if you're looking for a very unique, artistic, beautiful and emotional game, then Beyond Eyes is for you. In this game, you play as a young girl called Ray who lost her eyesight in an accident. Ray's friend, a cat called Nanny, goes missing. You'll guide Ray using her sense of touch, sound and smell throughout her journey. To be able to pet the dog in this game is actually a hidden achievement. At one point in the game, you'll be approached by the dog, so make sure to walk up and press the action button to be able to pet. If you walk away from the dog at this specific time, you'll miss your opportunity to pet the dog. This is a very beautiful game and on average, it'll take about 2 hours to complete. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is an action-adventure open-world game set in the year 1715, where pirates rule the Caribbean and they've established their own lawless republic. You get to sail boats, loot underwater shipwrecks, do cool assassinations, search for treasure in lost ruins, and explore massive cities and islands. You can find dogs dotted throughout the game, but you'll find quite a lot of them in cities and built-up areas. Once you've found a dog, you can pet him or her as many times as you like. This game is very beautiful and very well-rounded in all areas. On average, the main story will take about 23 hours to complete, and if you're a full game completionist, it'll take about 59 hours.
Yeah, good dog.
Blair Witch is a first-person psychological horror game where you play as Ellis, a former police officer who's joined a search for a missing child in the woods. As you progress through the game, things will begin to get more nightmarish and you'll need to rely on your trusty dog companion Bullet to help get you through. Bullet will essentially become your lifeline on this game, so make sure to have him close by. At the start of the game, you can actually choose to customize Bullet with different things such as fur color, eye color, and collar color. You can give Bullet various different commands such as seek or come to you. You can pet the dog as many times as you would like. There's various different dog petting animations, and you can even feed Bullet a treat. Bullet can even help you find hidden items throughout the game. A very well put together horror game. On average, this game will take about 5 hours to complete.
What do you think about the current state of affairs?
Watch Dogs 2 is an open-world action game that features parkour, hacking, and a vast open city. You can explore a massive dynamic open world full of possibilities and unique interactions between various different NPCs. You can hack into devices and take control of the city's infrastructure. It takes some inspiration from Grand Theft Auto with its open-world exploration, and some inspiration from Assassin's Creed with its free-running and parkour. You'll encounter dogs throughout the city, and when you do, you can pet the dog as much as you'd like. On average, the main story will take about 19 hours to complete, and if you're a game completionist, the game will take about 45 hours. Blasphemous is a 2D action-adventure Metroidvania game where you play as a character called the Penitent One. You'll explore this nightmarish world of twisted religion to discover the many secrets hidden deep inside. Use devastating combos and brutal executions to take out your enemies. Upgrade your character's skills and equip relics to power up. You'll face some very tricky bosses that may take some time to overcome. To be able to find and pet the dog, you'll need to go over to the right-hand side of a place called Albero. The dog does seem to have a random chance to spawn, so what I had to do was exit the area and then re-enter the area a few times to be able to get the doggo. Once the dog has spawned in, you can pet him or her as many times as you'd like. On average, the main story of this game should take about 13 hours to complete. Just before we get to the last game on this list, I've got a bonus game for you. This game is called Pupperazzi, which is a first-person dog photography game. Explore a world populated entirely by dogs. From the trailers of this game, it kinda looks a little bit like Pokemon Snap, but for dogs instead. At the time of making this video, this game is not currently released. On Steam, it says release date woof bark bark. There are screenshots and videos online of dogs being petted, so I do believe you can pet the dog in this game. As the release date says woof bark bark, I can't give an exact date of this game's release, so look forward to Pupperazzi in the not too distant future. Remnant from the Ashes is a third-person action-adventure Souls-like game set in a post-apocalyptic world. You play as one of the last remnants of humanity fighting for survival, explore the world to try to uncover where the source of evil is coming from, upgrade your weapons and armor, and you can equip something called mods, which are essentially power-ups. It goes up to 3 players online co-op. To be able to pet the dog on this game, you'll have to make your way through the main story until you reach a desert-type area. In this desert area, you will find a dog, and if you pet the dog, it will unlock a mod or a power-up. Once you've unlocked this mod, if you attach it to a weapon and then use the power-up, it will summon the dog. What's really cool about this is you can actually pet the dog to give him or her an attack bonus before they go into battle. The dog will then automatically find and attack your enemies to deliver justice. On average, the main story of this game will take about 13.5 hours to complete, and if you're a game completionist, it will take about 52 hours. Let me know in the comments section below which is your favourite dog petting game from this list. Let me know if you've got a favourite dog petting game that's not on this list.